Hi everybody, welcome to Battlefield 5, and I thought I'd share with you today my controller and sensitivity settings on the new DICE game. Let's go into more and go into options and go into controls. Now this is on the PlayStation 4 and I'm using obviously the dual shock controller. These settings seem to be working quite well for me with the right weapon, which is a bit of a question on Battlefield 5, I tell you. I seem to be doing okay, so let's start off with the basics. Invert vertical look, I'm that sort of person. Aim sensitivity 20%, soldier zoom aim sensitivity 80%, so I'm turning that down a little bit so that when I'm zoom in it doesn't move too much. Soldier sprint toggle, double tap forward off. Soldier weapon zoom hold, steady scope hold. Vehicle aim sensitivity 20%, don't get into vehicles that often at the moment. Just default control schemes. Now into the advanced stuff. Aiming left or right acceleration. I've set this to 0. I'm not a fan of aim and acceleration. Now they do say that if you want it as it was in Battlefield 1, set the value to 100. I'm not sure about that. So I would say play around, put one of them on and see what happens. Uniform or soldier aiming off. Left right acceleration 40%, uniform vehicle aiming off. Vehicle aim relative controls on, and then all my zoom sensitivities are set down here to 100. Vibration off. Center Z zone 13%. The idea with this is that an actual Z zone it means that if your controller has a little bit of drift to it, your sticks, you don't start wandering off. It means you have to push the controller a little bit before it actually starts registering a movement, and so that's the same for sort of the left and the right stick. I don't bother with any of the other ones. And then actually if we go to video, brightness 50%, field of view 75, a field of view 75 degrees, ADS field of view off, motion blur. Actually these are the things actually I meant to change and I'm going to change them now. Here we go. So I wanted to turn off some of these. I want to turn off lens distortion, film grain, vignette and chromatic aberration. Now the reason why I've done that is that the game won't look quite as cinematic, but it will stop you getting some of the effects where things are shining in your eyes. Motion blur, I'm going to turn that right off for a while just to see how it goes. But there we go. So audio, 3D headphones. Probably most of you, if you're interested in fine-tuning your controls, I'd imagine you play on headphones, so I put that there. And there was one other thing I wanted to change as well. Chat log show, because I turned it off for a while, and it wasn't. I was missing it, so I've put it back on. So there we go. So that's all my settings, controller settings, and other visual settings for Battlefield 5. Hope that's helpful. Again, these may well change, especially sensitivity. As I get more used to the game and get faster with it, you'll probably find my sensitivity settings will go higher. They were higher on Battlefield 1, but at the moment, as I'm still getting used to the weapons and how it plays, that's what I'm going with. Anyway, I hope the video's helpful. If you've got any questions or comments, put them in the boxes down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you again soon.